Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Having already counted down my 10 best Classic Era episodes, I am now going to count down my 10 worst Classic Era episodes. Like I said in my reviews, there are only 2 episodes from the whole Classic Era that I disliked, so this list was extremely hard for me to make, as I enjoy most of the episodes on this list. Also, you may notice that there are no Season 1 episodes on this list. Some Season 1 episodes may deserve to be on this list above some of the ones that are, but nostalgia protected them. There are also no Season 3 episodes on this list, but I can't explain that one. And, as always, this is just my opinion. So, at number 10, the 10th worst episode of the Classic Era, I have Thomas, Percy and the Squeak from Season 6. Now, I actually really enjoy this episode, and I think it's good, I just prefer other episodes. I think the one thing against this episode is that it's another Thomas and Percy falling out one, which I don't particularly like. I think it can be done well, but this isn't really one of them. At number 9, I have Special Attraction from Season 4, which again is a good episode, but just not as good as others. I don't think the two halves of this story work particularly well together, and it is a little boring, but that is basically all I can say about it. At number 8, I have Happy Ever After from Season 5. The 2 episodes of Mrs. Kindly in Season 5, it's not that I don't like them, because I do, but I feel that they are a bit more boring and not as good as other Season 5 episodes. And it's not just because it's focused on humans. So Tom and Hat's Holiday and Lady Hat's Birthday are both episodes focused on humans, and they are great episodes. And if anything, these two are more focused on Percy and James. I can't really explain why the 2 Mrs. Kindly episodes in Season 5 fall down for me, they just do. At number 7, I have Scaredy Engines from Season 6. Not much to say about this one, it's another good episodes that I enjoy, but not as good as the others, and, again, has Thomas and Percy falling out. At number 6, I have Make Someone Happy from Season 5. Essentially, just repeat everything I said about Happy Ever After, except I do think that this episode is slightly worse and more boring. At number 5, I have the Refreshment Ladies Tea Shop from Season 7. It's the same again really, it's a nice little episode that I enjoy, but it's just a bit boring. At number 4, I have Thomas Comes to Breakfast from Season 2. I explained why this is where it is on my Season 2 video. It's a nice concept, and everything is good for me, up until Thomas crashes into the house, and then it starts to go downhill. For example, why is the station master's wife annoyed at Thomas for ruining their breakfast and she has to cook some more, rather than for crashing into their house which could collapse at any moment? And why is the Fat Controller annoyed with Thomas when they clearly say in the episode it was the cleaner's fault? So, a good episode, but the characters make some stupid choices. At number 3, I have Elizabeth the Vintage Lorry from Season 6. In my view, there are 2 ways you can write big-headed and annoying characters. You could write them as annoying to on-screen characters but funny to the audience, such as Daisy in the Brenner era, or Zazu in the 2019 version of The Lion King. Or you can write them as annoying to everyone, like Dee Dee Allen from The Prom. I think Elizabeth is written more like Dee Dee Allen. I think it's a good episode, but I just find Elizabeth's character so annoying that I find it less enjoyable to watch. At number 2, I have Percy in the Haunted Mine from Season 6. I said in my Season 6 review that this was the first episode of the show that I disliked. This feels a lot like an episode out of the hit era. Percy seems too stupid in this episode. He gets scared about something that doesn't exist, that Donald and Douglas just told him about earlier in the episode. It has all the elements of a hit era episode, and just feels like it came from season 8 or something. And my number one all-time worst episode of the classic era is, unsurprisingly, The Old Bridge. Oddly, this feels more like a classic era episode than Haunted Mine, and I think it is actually a good episode, but why did they have to have Skarloey as the main character, when Skarloey would never act like this? If they had used any narrow gauge engine other than Skarloey or Aeneas, this would have been a far better episode. Like I said in my Season 7 review, I don't think this is as bad as similar occasions in the hit era, such as Edward Strikes Out, as they do at least try to give a reason behind the persona change, but it's not very satisfying. Replace Skarloey with Sir Handel and you have a good episode about PTSD, but with this as it is, it's a bad episode that takes Skarloey way out of character, and is, in my opinion, the worst of the classic era. So those are my top 10 worst classic era episodes, but what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you not? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram by clicking on the links in the description. That's all for today, I will see you next week.